like less than people. Like I don't know, you had way less people than me, and I was trying to treat you like you had 1K in chat. And you tried to take advantage of that. Like I don't know how I got kicked off, but if I got kicked off again, be you, because my phone like completely cut off. But why are y'all questioning me? I'm not doing anything to up. Like I asked them, like Indigo was mad at me, but Indigo got kicked out all these people chat, but she blamed me Uppity. Uppity is the problem. Uppity. Like, why are y'all so mad at Uppity? And then let me give y'all a clear factor. When it comes to benefits as far as marriage, Bush basically spent all the money that's reserved. And then on top of that, he spent the money. So he printed out. When I tell you he spent the money, that means he spent out extra money. Like the money that y'all supposed to retire to, y'all do know that the people that are in retirement stage are living off of that right now. It's a borrow system with the USA. Like this is nothing that's like when y'all talk about marriage, I feel like y'all don't know the business aspects of it. So anyway, yeah, when you get married, you got like they're spending the money right now. Like everybody that got retirement money, they're spending it right now. All the money you got that you putting it in on while you working, somebody else is spending it. And then the people that's working behind you, they supposed to be able to spend your money. But the USA came up with a thing, and they basically said, based on their calculations, they're not gonna have no money for y'all. They're not gonna have no money for you. So when you get older and your kids get older, like even right now, like people that's waiting on retirement in my age group, they saying in the next 10 to 20 years there may not be no fucking benefits. There may not be none. Which I'm mad at Uppity for saying that. So when you go to marriage, marriage is a business aspect of life. It's business. It's nothing else but business. That's it. I don't have to be married to know the qualifications for marriage. Like something sweet, when you're married, it's a legal obligation. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is something that the government got going on right now. The government got going on right now. I don't have to be married to know that. That's why I said that. If I'm married, it's going to be for the proper reasons. I'm going to be married to a guy that has his own income, his own insurance, his own everything. But as far as me and my children, they're good. They dad works, you know what I'm saying? Like my daughter dad right now, God forbid he died tomorrow, my daughter's good. She's good because he signed the birth certificate. When you sign a birth certificate, it's a legal contract, just like a marriage certificate. It's a legal contract. But I don't think you married women know that. When you sign a insurance thing, like, God forbid my daughter's father died right now, I'm I'm the beneficiary. My ex, when I died, I'm pretty sure it changed right now. Well, the insurance we changed right now. He changed it from me being the beneficiary to my daughter. My kids get the same rights. There's literally no difference as long as the dad's on the birth certificate. So you can sit here and be mad all you want to, but that's the facts of life. Marriage is not a badge of honor. And that's why a lot of the young black women don't want to be married. Because at the end of the day, when you're a black woman, you actually marry down. And I'm not even marrying down. I refuse to. Okay, well, I don't know about all that. I just know this. Bush Jr. when he was in office, and I want y'all not to take my word for it. Look it up. He put the Treasury at such a disadvantage. Like they print the dollar, American dollar went way down. Like there was like a scale on America's, like not even America, the worldwide globe. America used to be in the top 10. America's not in the top 10 no more. Since Bush Jr. been in office, the dollar value went down. It went down, and I'm not even lying to you. Like I need to keep up with these type of things. The real money comes in with minerals, like money. The actual dollars, that's just like a currency in New York. Like in not just New York, but all over the United States, money is a form of currency. But the real currency is in the form of like minerals, essential gold, and stuff like that. Well, with me not being married, I'm like my youngest daughter's father. God forbid he was to die. That's me. You know what I'm saying? It's me. It's nobody what nobody can do. We already got that out with the as far as life insurance. But as far as him working, since he's been in this country way before I've been here. So you gotta realize when I met him, he was here like 10 years. So he's been working the whole time, you know? And he hasn't stopped. So he has a what you call it, job thing, whatever the case may be. So my daughter's gonna get that because his name is on the birth certificate. It's not just like me making this up. He's on the birth certificate. That's his only child. Automatically, when you sign a birth certificate, anytime you sign a birth certificate, well, unless you're married, if you're married, you're automatically that child is gonna get whatever you got going on. But that's the one benefit of marriage. Your wife don't need you to sign the birth certificate. But in my case, they don't have to sign a birth certificate. They don't have to sign a marriage certificate. They sign the birth certificate. It's not over 25 years ago. That's literally to this day. Do you think I didn't look this stuff up? You think I'm making this stuff up? Bush Jr. was in office a long time ago, and he messed up the economy a long time ago. The U.S. dollar has not been in the top 10 in the last, I guess maybe 10 years. USA dollar, like I think the top dollar is like I think France. I think it's France. I think it's France. Yeah, I think it's France. If I'm not mistaken. But at the end of the day, my kids are protected via and I know this to be legally true. Like my kids are protected via their dad's on their birth certificate. So whatever their dad's got going on, my kids get it. That's it. No, I'm not loud by the train. I live literally next to the train. And it only sounds so loud, I guess because of the floor I'm on. But yeah, I'm literally like by the train. I can't wait to move. I'm about to be moving soon. So it don't even matter. But yeah, in New York City, it's hard to find a good apartment. I wasn't going to live in the hood. I don't live in the hood, but I do live by the train. Put it like that. Yeah, I swear to God. But it's the thing, like my kids, they dad's on the birth certificate. So, like, let's say for instance, God forbid, because I hate to use him as a reference, especially while he's here, because he's gonna. Anyway, if he was to die, my daughter is his only child, and I can use him because he's a perfect example. He has no child but my daughter, you know. So, like, God forbid he was to die before he had my daughter, his next of kin would come in subject. You know what I'm saying? So now, and my man, he came, like I said, he was living in the U.S. 10 years before I met him. And he didn't come here like, his family sponsored him here. So he came here on a totally different aspect. Like my other daughter father, I think he had a total different way of coming here. But my daughter father now, he was sponsored here. So his family got good jobs. Everybody got good jobs. I did. I did the dishes and I cleaned up. If I didn't, I wouldn't be on live. But see, that doesn't hurt me because at the end of the day, I rather do dishes and clean my house than have to work for an organization. That's what works for me. Some women, they don't have a problem with going to work. And they enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? If I could find a job that I really like to do, I wouldn't mind going to work either. I just haven't found one. And I tried to find one in my 18 to 21 years. I'm 43 now. I don't want to work for nobody. No, I don't have to wish for nothing. I got it. I got whatever I wanted. I just don't want to be working for nobody, you know? That's all. I don't want to work for nobody. And that's the honest truth. And it's not like I started working at McDonald's. My first job was for the Chamber of Commerce. My second job was a non-profit organization in the corporate area, though. My third job was data entry in a corporate organization. My Oh no, I'm skipping one. My first job was in, like I told you, Chamber of Commerce. My second job was corporate nonprofit. My third job was a trademark company, and then my fourth job was data entry. Yeah, that's what I said. I wish I was lucky enough. Hi, Sparkle. If I was lucky enough to find my real job, because I thought when I was younger, like when I was 18, I thought I wanted to work in politics. That's how my dad got me a job working for the Chamber of Commerce, you know? And I wouldn't do it. And my dad couldn't understand that. He was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But, I had the opportunity. Like, I could have really moved up in politics in the professional level if I wanted to. I didn't want to. No, which I don't understand. It's not like I don't feel like I need to work. And I think, like, that's the biggest thing. I'm not going to act like something sweet is hating, because like a lot of the big people that I like in my life, whether it's online and real life, they all tell me that, oh, you got to do something, you got to work, you got to do your own. Like, I understand that, like, don't depend on no man or all that shit. I get it. But it's been working for me. But at the same token, like I told you, I have education to carry me on. If he want to leave tomorrow, I can go get a job, and I don't have to go into McDonald's to get one. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I wanted to be a lawyer too. I thought I was gonna be Jack from Law and Order. I swear to God. Like, but yeah, I really like. At first, I wanted to go into politics, but then when I really got into, like, that's how I started out. Every job I wanted, I started out, and then I seen the red tape, and I was like, you know what? I don't like this shit. And I realized when you got like a real career, you can't do that. You can't just quit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I chose motherhood, because I feel like I'm good at that. And I'm not going to quit on my kids. Yeah, I did. I swear to God that I was Jack. I got my behind beat because the Halloween, I was watching the original Lord of. I know everybody likes the SUV, but I like the original Law and Order. And I'll never forget when I told my girlfriend that I wanted to be, but I had pronounced the word wrong. I said I wanted to be a prosecutor, but she thought I said prostitute, and she beat the hell out of me. Ness, I did. I tried to unblock you. I'm gonna unblock you, bitch. I wanted to unblock you. But yeah, but at the end of the day, I do feel like you should work to get like just to see what life is about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I worked several different jobs that I wanted, careers I thought I wanted to work at. And then that's when I came to the realization. I was like, you know what? I'm not meant to work. I'm not meant to work. And that's what I told everybody. I'm not meant to work. And I haven't ever since then. And I was trying to tell dear self with her 36 people in her chat. And I'm not shading her because I got paid with like 2 people. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you and you're being disrespectful. Hold on one second. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. What happened, Nyla? Nyla. What happened? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Well, see what I'm talking about? Like, her dad is literally sitting right there and don't want to help her. Like, he's weird. Now, like, but he waits for me to do it. So that's like one of the downfalls. But compared to like work downfalls, I don't want to deal with it. Oh no, for sure. That's what I was telling them. I was like, I want to eventually own like a catering truck. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But it seems like when I try to get passive income, that's what y'all want to call it. in my past, like that has been a hindrance for me. Like I got accepted to like a lot of good culinary schools in the past, but because I was dealing with a narc nigga, like it slipped me by. But I'm gonna try. I don't even have the same opportunities anymore, but I'm not gonna put myself in that position where I need that, you know. So yeah, I do feel like when you get an income, it needs to be something that can't, like that's something I want, an income that I don't have to like depend on anybody for, not a job market or even a guy. Put it like that. Yeah, that's how I broke up with my ex. That's how I broke up with my ex because he was fine with me staying home, and then all of a sudden, when my older daughter turned 5, he was like, "Oh, well, you can go to work now. Work for what and who?" I was like, "No, no, 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 no." And then when I tried to break up with him, he gave me a big issue. He gave me a big issue about it. But I did learn my lesson. And that's what my grandma told me, God bless her dead, before she died. She was like, I think I taught you too well. And she's like, you do need to work though. I was like, I do work, and she knew that, you know what I'm saying? But at this point I had kids. So I was like, I don't want to work when I have kids and stuff like that. I don't think that's right. I don't think I should have to, and stuff like that. But yeah, I did learn my lesson from my first experience. Even though I did wind up getting with a narc again. I don't know, but I have been to therapy since then. Cause I was like, I don't know what it is about me that keep attracting these narc ass dudes. I do know, like, I like guys that have like a little asshole personality. So I don't know. Well, to this day, I don't know if I um toe the line too much when it comes to asshole and when it comes to just a jerk. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do like an ass, so I ain't gonna lie. Oh yes, I just had to advocate this morning. And see, my daughter teachers know how I am. They got the IEP before I got it, so they immediately text me. They was like, did you see the IEP?" I said no, and then they sent it by mail or email, you know, because I didn't get nothing in the mail and I ain't seen it in my email, but maybe I was gonna check my spam, and they was like, no, 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 no. We got it. I forgot what system they see it on, but they was like, we seen it in our system. And on page 5, they said they was gonna give your daughter speech 3 times. I can say this part. They said they was gonna give your daughter speech time 3 times a week, but they only giving it her 2 or 2 times. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh hell no, the fuck they not. You know what I'm saying? So I sent them a little email. This happened last week. I think like Thursday or Friday, but today they called me. So that's why I had to keep going off and on Jessica Live, because that's what I do in real life. But that's how it comes back to me, because there's so many on plat. Like I like to think like it's so many on point black women, and I always give just black women the credit. But to be honest, there's been a lot of different women. But for the most part, for me, I don't know if it's because like my biological mom didn't take care of me. I've always had like older black women always reach back for me. So I try to do the same. Because they don't want nothing from me. They just literally always helping me. So I always try to do the same. Whether I can do it online or not. I figure that's my job in life. I will, Sparkle. Tennessee, I miss Ness too. She was just here, and she think I didn't block her. I did. I was trying to. Well, I did block her, but I was trying. I don't know if she blocked me too. I should have asked that when she was here, because I was trying to unblock her earlier and I couldn't. But I do miss Ness. But like I was always taught that. Like most of the women in my life, they have never asked me for anything. So that's why I would never, if I do help somebody, I wouldn't ask them for nothing either. Because they helped me with nothing. They asked me for nothing. And they did a lot of changes in my life. I know, I know. I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. She acting crazy. Hold on. Nyla, what's wrong? What's wrong? Can you stop? Okay, guys, sorry, I'm back. But anyway, like I told y'all, my biological mother did not raise me, but I had a real good grandmother. And at first, when I was younger, I didn't understand it because I was like, why? Why all these girls got mothers that love them so much and I don't, you know? So at first I was kind of resentful, like, and I wasn't appreciative. So, but I'm happy. I was real appreciative. Um, when it came, oh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, Tennessee Whiskey said, I know it's I don't know why YouTube held this comment, but it said, Tennessee Whiskey said, I know it's the so called beef sector, but I hate to see black women take it down. Me too. I hate that shit. And when people don't like me, I always, like in real life, I don't care, but I think like online, I don't know why I care so much. I think like I be just trying to understand like what the hell is Uppity doing to y'all? But I literally feel like that's my job, to be nice to people who don't have people being nice to them, and it's hard. It's hard. Y'all can think like I be mean, but I swear to God, I be nice. Like y'all don't understand. In real life, I'm not as nice. Thank you, Sparkle. But I'm serious, like. Right, that could be it. She said, I think oftentimes our personalities don't transport well online. And I guess I could be right. Oh, thank you, Blondie Queen. I don't, like, hold on. I don't know why they blocking you, Tennessee Whiskey. Uppity people are mean because you have what they lack. Thank you, Tennessee. Thank you, Libra. Yeah. I guess sometimes I just need a hug, but sometimes I really don't be coming online bothering people. So when I be asking people, oh God. But anyway, I'm used to people being like nasty to me in real life, but online, I don't get it. Oh, thank you, Sparkle. I would hope so. Yeah, we're gonna link soon, Sparkle. Thank you, Tennessee. No, I would never show like all my house. Like I only show certain parts, but it makes them so upset and like. But I have to realize that, like, especially in this sector, they're gonna use any little thing you say, any little thing you do and say against you. I gotta realize this is like court, you know. It's weird. Kaya locked. Yes, I have friends in real life. It's just that I'm a stay-at-home mom, right? So I'm 43, right? Most of me and my friends started having kids, like, or like two of my friends had kids a little bit earlier than they should have. And like I lost my virginity at 18. I have another friend that lost theirs a little bit later than me. So I have three friends. We've been friends since like they literally was at my first birthday party, right? And even with my other kids, like see, they had to work. I've always been a stay-at-home mom, with the exception of my son. But like I told y'all, when I met my daughter's father, even though he turned out to be a fucking liar, but when I met my daughter's father, my son was like 6 months. So I've pretty much been a stay-at-home mom, and I was the first person to move. Well, I wasn't the first person, but you know what I'm saying. I was the first person to seriously move out the neighborhood. Put it like that. So, so now my kids, me and my friends, like My three friends that I got, one of them got two boys, one of them got one girl, one of them got one boy, and all of them are my older kids' age. So like right now, they kids are either going to college or about to go to college. And then my friend, one of my friends that got the girl, she got a boyfriend, and we see her kid, we see her man kids is our kids or whatever, because they've been together so long. So she got like a 12-year-old, I think. I think the girl's 12. So, but for the most part, all my kids' friends are way older. So I don't have play dates. I have to make play dates with strangers. It doesn't work out for me all the time, you know. So my only relief is coming online. So it's like, what the hell, you know? That's why I try not to be too mean to y'all. Oh, thank you, Sparkle. Yeah, I'm 43. It's not that I'm worried about them. It's just like, what am I doing to y'all? And it's like, every time I ask somebody, like, what is Uppity doing to you? It's the real thing, like, real life. Like, when people don't like me in real life, I ask them, like, what am I doing to you? And they never can give me an answer. Oh, God, I don't want to cry about that. Because I feel like I'm being weak right now. But I don't understand that. Oh, Tennessee said, people piss me off because they act like they are so perfect and then pick out your flaws and hide theirs. You don't have to prove anything to them. I know that. Hi, Sparkle. I know you stay here, but it's just weird to me. Like, I understand people gonna flex online and all that, but to me, when you establish some type of relationship, why are you still doing that to me? So that's why I'm mad. I let my therapist go, cause like I don't know, like maybe she think I'm being like emotional, or is that wrong to bring back your therapist just for online shit? Like I don't know. Yeah, I know that. Cause I'm a Pisces and I cry a lot. I tell people that time. I cry all the time. Don't mind me. I'm a crier. I hate to be that way, but I am. I'm a crier. Yeah, I don't understand it though. Like I don't understand her liking me for no reason. You know, that's the only thing I don't get. Cause I literally try to work on things online. People tell me about it in real life, but even though I try to work on them online, just like a tryout, people still don't like me no way. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? It's weird to me. And it's always goddamn girls, you know. And I'm in a relationship most of the time. I'm in a relationship, so when I try to make like contact with women, they always like it's like I feel like walking on eggshells, you know. I can't talk about anything with them. Only thing I can talk about, I feel like with women, is my struggle. I can't sit here and say anything nice about my kids. I can't say anything nice about my life because they're gonna feel like I'm bragging to them. You know, but people could talk about their accomplishments to me and I can lift them up. But when I say something, I'm bragging. It's weird. I know that. I always cry. I don't know why I should stop crying about this stuff. Cause like I should be used to it at this point, especially at 43. I just don't get it though, you know. Cause I try to uplift people, and I feel like even when we trying to uplift people, they try to turn that into like, oh, like I'm using them for something, or they using me. Like if they can't say I'm using them, they want to try to make it seem like people using me, and then when I react, I'm the bad person. You know, I don't like that. That's why I wish I would have never reacted to BS. I like BS act like I got some issue with. I don't have an issue with BS. I just don't want to be bothered. Like literally, I told that girl I like you. I know, and it's like people want their expectation of happiness to be put on me. Like What I'm happy with may not be what you happy with, and that's fine. That's fine. You ain't got to be. You ain't got to want what I want. I don't think you. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that, Sparkle. Thank you. Cause that's literally what I try to do. And then it's like people want to try to put some. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is about me that makes people not like me, even though I don't do nothing to them. And no matter how many times I ask them, they won't do it. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, Bonnie said you don't have to brag or say anything to anyone. Keep it for yourself. Don't worry about it. Have tough skin. Child life is too short. You're a young lady. Have anything to prove. No, I ain't that young. I'm 43. But like, I literally don't say anything. What I do say is in response. But you're right. I don't have anything to prove, and I should not even bring it up. I really shouldn't. But it's just weird to me. But it's like, I don't know. It's because I want my friends around me all the time. But like, that's selfish, you know. It's just like I try not to be that person because my friends, we all been friends forever. And my friends, my 3 friends that I have my whole life, I don't have a lot of friends. I just got 3, but they way more personable than me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, they did work. You know what I'm saying? So they got work friends. They got people they met along the way. Every time I try to make new friends, it never works out for me. Yeah, I get that. I get that. It is hard building a sister circle. Oh my God, you don't even know. Like, I try to do it on my Facebook. I had so many I had over thousands of people in my chat all the time. It's weird. And then a couple of people I did take to, I let one person take everybody out, feeling bad for her. And she did me dirty, and everybody didn't like her, and I was like, y'all doing wrong. Like we went through all this shadow work. Why y'all doing that to this girl? It turns out she was a goddamn demon. Oh, I tried it. Like I've tried it. Like my daughter, I tried it through how you say, like play dates or whatever the case may be. And then I ain't gonna lie to you, the best play dates I've ever had was with a Spanish girl. But I know that she was only with me until she could find somebody. Because she said that, we both said that when we put the play dates in, I was looking for somebody. And I'm saying she was looking for somebody, but she wanted somebody that speaks Spanish because she wanted her, because both of our daughters had, because she had a girl like I had a girl, but both of our daughters had language problems. So she was looking for another Spanish woman, so her daughter can learn Spanish early. So when she teach her daughter the language, her daughter can learn Spanish. So of course she don't want to talk to me after when she found her perfect lady. I haven't seen that lady again. Oh, thank you, Tennessee. Yeah, every year I have to, like, I swear to God, every New Year is like, you got to go. You got to go. Damn, I'm talking about family and friends. You got to go. You got to go. And then people want to act like I'm like not trusting people. No, you do fucked up shit to me. Yeah. So, and like I said, my friends, they don't even have no kids no more. And they was mad at me when I had my daughter, even though they not mad at me no more. But when I first got pregnant with Nala, they was like, oh my God, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So now my friends, they, like I told you, every time it get cold in New York City, they go they go to hot places. I can't go. And I'm not even bit over that. So I try to find a little relief online, and I can't even do that. It's weird. So it's like I'm stuck with my little three friends. And I don't want to bother them because they don't even like all the subject I like. I like Caribbean men. They don't like they like American men. Like, we got so many different things going on. Yeah, Blondie Queen, you're right. But it's hard for me to get a play date by myself because if I want to go somewhere, I have to take my daughter with me. He's not going to watch her. And if I ask him to, he told me, you go to work and then I'll watch her. You could go to work and I'll watch her. That's what he says. If you want me to watch her, I'll go to work. He tells me to go to work and so he can watch her. So that's a solution. You go to work and I'll watch her, or I'm going to go to work. That's it. So it's a downfall. So like I told you, I did have a good play date. Then she left. You know, but she did tell me that. She said that she was looking for somebody that speaks Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, so my sister did though. She used to ask me, "Your sister coming back to New York? Your sister coming back to New York?" I'm like, "No," because my sister speaks Spanish fluently. Fluently. So they think she's Puerto Rican, but she's not. They don't even believe like we got the same mother and father. They refuse to believe it, but we do. Yeah, but he would not watch his own goddamn child, and I wasn't used to that. Like I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I got three baby fathers and I had three different experiences. So right now, financially, he's good, but as far as taking care of her and spending time, he won't do it. He thinks that it's all about money, and it's not. Yeah, I do all type of things with her, but that's why I said that's the only thing I can do is like do things with me and my daughter. But when I come online, I just like to talk to people like adults. But I do things with me and her all the time. Like I always know all the hot spots with kids, but adults, I don't know, because my friends like they've been traveling forever, like I said, and they was like, oh, even when I try to get them to do things like let's go to Jersey and this and that, but I get it what they're saying. Like they was like, oh, nobody told you to have another baby and da da da. So I am what it is. So I just make adjustments. So maybe I get excited when I talk to people online. Yeah, you're right, Blondie. You're right. And I don't even be on YouTube all the time, especially not now. Because it's prom season, my older daughter's about to go to prom and stuff. So I don't even be online like that. Because like, I have to go, like right now, I'm literally trying to find like a florist that can color the flower the same, that can dye the flower the same color as her dress. So I've literally been all across these goddamn boroughs trying to do that. But you're right. I do need to find things for myself. And that's what the therapist told me. And one of the things I found that I like was YouTube. Yeah, you're right. Because when my daughter's at school, my friends are at work. So it's like, what am I gonna do? And every time I try to make a new friend, even in real life, it always ends in disaster. That's why I said maybe I'm not a people's person like that. Even though I try to be personable, whether I want to believe it or not. I try to be personable. I don't know, maybe it's my personality. Yeah, it is negative. Tennessee. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm the oldest of 10 kids, so I guess I'm so. I guess maybe like it's hard for me to be alone. Put it like that. Even when I was like way before I had kids, and when I was younger, whatever the case may be, I I used to be like used to being able to go out do this and that. But when you're a stay home mom, I was like, you can't really do much. And then, like, when she's here, that's one thing. But now that she's in school, it's like, okay, once I take care of my errands, my house, obviously, I don't have to clean my house when she's at school. I only have to keep cleaning when she's here. But, you know, it's like, what am I supposed to do? And then, before my dad died, I used to visit him. We could chill out, we could smoke a blunt, we could play spades. And, I could go to his house and chill. So he's gone. So it's like, what am I doing? And like I told you, for some reason I attract narc men and narcs. So I don't know why. Like right now, he just went to sleep. So trust me, if he was up, he'd be like, "Don't even be online." Like he doesn't even want me online. But that's thanks to Jay Dunn. He don't want me to be online no more. Yeah, intrinsic, I know. But when they get bigger, I get lonelier. So that's why I'm kind of happy I got my 4-year old. But because even with my friends, like, they want to fly. I don't fly. Like, I'm scared of planes, and they know that. I'm not going to fly. But, I don't know. I guess, like, around Mother's Day, and then now, June is coming up. I just miss, I just miss the old heads in my family so much. I guess I'm scared. Like, I literally was going to move to where my older daughter went to college. Like, but she told me she don't want me to move with her. She wanna, like, I guess, get her own. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But that hurt my feelings. Yeah. But when you put all your life into your kids, and I'm not saying like my daughter should let me move with her or whatever, but like I just feel like not that she's leaving, my best friend is leaving me, you know? Even though I have friends and whatever. Like I have 3 friends, but like they've been living their life together without me, cause like we're all friends together. So they've been like we all got like all our older kids are the same age. You understand that? So I have never been able to like. So that's why I feel like they have a different relationship than I have with them sometimes because I'm not able to travel with them because I was always a stay at home mom and they was always working moms. Some of them are single moms, some of them are not. But regardless of what, like they all had to work, so they all was taking vacations together, and I never was able to go. They was just basically like either showing me pictures or FaceTiming me or whatever vacation made when they went on vacations. But I've never actually been there. It's not like I couldn't go. It's just like number one, I'm scared of planes, and number two, it just didn't work out for me. Because like I had to be there to pick them up. I didn't have the family support that they had. As far as kids or whatever. The only vacation we took together was to the Poconos and to Philadelphia. That's about it. Hi Renee, sorry, I just see y'all. I know that I want to move. I do want to move, but I don't know where I would move to. Like, that's the sad part. Like, I always love Harlem, but now that my grandmother died and my daddy died, it's like Harlem. I love it, but it's like bad. I guess a love hate relationship with Harlem right now. I can't go to Harlem without thinking about my grandmother and my dad. Two of my friends still live in Harlem. One of them don't. But I do feel like they're closer in to each other than me because they've been traveling together for years. I was the only one that couldn't do it. I didn't really feel it until recently, to be honest with you. Like I say, in the past couple of years, I feel like they do more than me. Even though they trying to say like, "Oh, I shouldn't feel like that," but I do feel that way. Yeah, my mother is still here, but she's toxic as hell. My biological mother, I call her my vessel. The last time I saw my mother is when my dad died, and she came to the funeral. That's a whole story time I gotta tell y'all about, but anyway, my mother is like a toxic parent, and to this day, she tries to create issues between her own children. Like she want us to compete for her love, even though she didn't raise none of us. You know, but how we was raised, like nobody will ever disrespect her. But in the same token, some people are really doing that. She been having this competition since we've been born. Let me talk. So I don't deal with her. My mother was my grandmother. I tell people that from the get go. My mother was my grandmother. She like, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think I ever had a mother's love because even though my grandmother loved me, she ain't gonna love me more than her daughter. So I feel like I don't know. That's probably why I'm so attached to my daughters. Even though I'm attached to my son too, you know. But I feel like he knows that. I want my daughters to know that. Like in a special way. That may not be right. That's why my older daughter now, she's about to go to college. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to move over there. She's like, Mom, no. And I take it personal. But I understand she just want to live her life. She just want to live her life by herself. I get it. But, like, I really want to know I love her so much. So hard, yeah. So hard. That's what I be feeling like. What am I doing? Like, oh God. Like, my therapist told me, like, just live your life as yourself and don't worry about nothing. I try to do that and people still get a problem with it. I literally, it's crazy. So the only thing I can do is like try to correct, but it's hard trying to correct a person. Like, oh my God, it's weird. And my friends know this, so that's why I try not to put too much on them, because I don't want them feeling guilty for me or feeling like they gotta short their life for me, you know? So I try not to focus on that. I know. Yeah, I didn't think we take it personal. Like I told y'all, I realized my daughter just want to live her own life. She doesn't want me involved to that capacity. Like, I had to think about that. Like, I try to think, like, I don't want to be like my mom, but I also don't want to be like overbearing, So I always try to walk that line. Like, there's so many broken women out there. I just don't want my daughter to be broken. Yeah, because especially my older daughter, like, it hurted me. Like, her father would try to take her from me. Like, even though I only got to raise her like 50% of the time, like, it bothers me. And I always think, like, is that why she don't want me to move her? Because the 50% of the time, I cannot. So sometimes I think about that. Sometimes, I don't know, like, it's weird, but I love her so much, and that's hard for me to like let her go. I know. I'm trying to let her go, and then, like, that's why I said maybe that's why Nala's here. She was meant to give me like a focus, but I do know I need, because that's my therapist all the time. Like, you need to focus on yourself. Like, what is it you? But like, I try to tell my therapist, like, I I've always wanted to be a mom. I don't know if I wanted to be a mom. My mom wasn't, or what, but I just, you know, I don't, I don't. Transparency. Yeah, I didn't want to raise another broken woman. That's the only thing I said. Like, I didn't want to be a broken woman. I didn't want to raise another broken woman. That's why I always tell my kids all the time, they are so beautiful, they're so precious. So that's why I get like kind of upset when people try to make me do it for them. It's like, I do that all the time with my kids. Like, I cannot do it, because that happens to me a lot. Like, a lot of people, I tried to help build up the whatever, and then they just, I'm talking about in real life, they just turned on me like I wasn't shit. And then the same people, oh God, it's hurtful. That's why I said I'm never gonna do that in real life again, with the exception of my kids. I won't do it. I mean, that's another thing. See, my dad didn't leave me. My mother did. So every time I try to have this conversation with people, they cannot relate with me, because most people gonna say, so you know how hard it is to have a conversation with people in real life, and their mother was there, and you're telling them that your mother ain't shit. They consider that blasphemy. They feel like you're committing blasphemy because you're talking about your mother. But they don't understand that they one of the lucky people. To this day, my mother cannot stand her own kids. She's jealous of her own kids. It's weird. Exactly. Like,
even my own siblings, and they was experiencing that with like me. That's why I don't expect people to understand me sometimes, because my own siblings don't, and they went through the same experience, but they don't understand. Like I said, I know exactly what the problem is now. For a long time, I was so that's how I was diagnosed with depression because of my mother, and then it triggered me all over again when my dad died. Like she wants to come, like. My mother is all about image. Like I swear to God, if somebody trying to do something to me right now, she'd be the first one on the scene, acting like she's so belligerent with it. But she's, oh God, like, I just don't want to be that person. I know Sparkly, but that's bullshit because Toxic Parents 3 6. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But I don't know why you said that. But anyway, like I told you, my mother, she to this day is very toxic and she still create battles with my siblings. Like, I literally had to raise my siblings. My mother tried to get custody at 16 because she wanted me to raise my little brothers and sisters. And the Pisces in me let her. And it could have caused real dissension. But I didn't understand the magnitude of it. But yeah, the only time I went to live with my mother when I was 16. And I didn't realize at the time, but she only wanted me there so I could raise her kids that she had with somebody else. Oh God. And to this day, she had 5 more kids. To this day, she had like by my father, 4 girls and 1 boy. Then she had 4 girls and 1 boy. But to this day, she had 3 boys by 1 guy, and that's who family. But my sister that she had eventually, and then one of the boys, like, so disrespectful to me, and I literally raised them. They wouldn't know how to eat shit, say the ABCs, nothing. I do too. I always said that I would never be the type of mother my mother is. So that's what I said. I'm not taking offense that my daughter doesn't want me to move next to her or whatever the case may be. I just take it. I don't know. I just feel like because I only raise her 50% of the time, I don't know if she's equipped to go into this world, you know? So that's why I said, like, I wanted to move close to her. And she was like, no, maybe in neighboring city. So I try to respect her space and I just moved somewhere in New York City. Because I was able to move around the time she's going to college. So I couldn't move around the time. So I didn't. But, you know, I'm trying to respect her space. But I just feel like she does not equip. Because I don't feel like nobody loves you in this world like your mother. And I don't know if I'm thinking that because I didn't have it, you know. And it seems like all my friends that had it, they do better, you know. Yeah, I know that. And I'm not trying to put weight these any people. But it just hurt my feelings because, like, June is coming up. She about to go to prom. August and this September, she's going away to college. You gotta understand. Like, I love her so much. I love my kids so much, you know. It was hard enough when my son left, you know. I was a big crybaby about that. I'm a big crybaby now. Then it feels like I don't want to say I don't change, but it seems like no matter what I do, nobody recognizes nobody recognizes my change in real life. Uh, oh my God, I know they're gonna drag me tomorrow, but I don't care. But like, I don't think she's ready to go into the world, you know. And I just remember like how I went into the world, not knowing, you know. Like, I just feel like, oh God, it's about to start over again. It's over. Thank you, Suncatcher. And I did, trust me, y'all don't understand. I take a being a parent so seriously. If I would have had a girl the first time, that's probably why I didn't. Because I would have never had no more kids, you know? But I had a girl. I mean, I had a boy the first time. And my son, y'all don't even know. Like, that's a different level of love. You know what I'm saying? Different level. But my son is able to protect himself. I don't feel like my daughter can protect herself like my son can, you know? Oh, goodness. Yeah, they do not love them. But see, my son could get into a girl and he forget all about his mother. But I know how my daughter is, you know? So, that's okay though. But, like, it's like, on one hand, I wanted, like, better for my next child than I have for my son's father. But on the next hand, I didn't expect him to take custody away from me and try to have another one put her input on my child. Like, I didn't expect all that. I expected to raise my daughter by myself with him having visitations. It flipped around for me. I wish you could hug me too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be crying like this. Like, oh my God, I'm just so upset. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I be having all these issues for no reason. And I don't understand that. Like, I really don't. Even when I ask people questions, they won't even answer my fucking question. Like, what is your problem with me? And I'm talking about in real life. They won't answer. I'm gonna go, you guys. So this live probably won't go back up. My own reasons, cause like, I don't know why I'm crying right now. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess I'm just like, I don't understand like people issues with me. And I think it got to me because uh, graduation is coming, then it's prom, and then I don't want to have to share those days. I don't really like right now. I really can't stand her dad. Like, I really don't like him. I really don't like him. He's giving me a hard time. There's nothing I can do about it in the legal system because she's 18 now. But he, and I'm just feeling like I don't get it because I'm not mean to people, in my opinion. And even when I ask people questions, they won't answer it. Like, what am I doing to you personally? Like, I get it. You don't like, I don't like who you like. I get it. But what am I doing to you? Because people can tell you whatever they want to tell you. Then I also feel like I'm the only person being fair. Like, I'm being fair. Nobody fair. Let me go. Talk to y'all later.